Hi, my name is Nikolai Petri. I'm the CTO of Just Software. Today I want to show you how easy it is to configure EasyScep and Intune to deploy client certificates that can be used for improving your Wi-Fi security. So when you go to our website, easyscep.com, you can go and start a 30-day free trial by clicking the top right corner. First, you will need to put in your name and your email address and confirm that you actually have access to an Azure subscription. When you have clicked the Start Free Trial, you will be taken to the thank you page where you need to click Proceed for getting access to the Azure portal and actually provisioning the service. So provisioning the service is just like any other Azure resource. You need to provide a subscription and resource group and a name for the resource. So we just add EasyScep demo. And for this setup, the resource group and subscription is used for management and for the billing when you're out of your 30-day free trial if you have recurring billing enabled. Here I will just disable recurring billing, and then this will be a no-fee subscription. Then we click subscribe, and we can just validate that the first month will be free and recurring billing is off. When all is good, we once again click subscribe and wait for the Azure portal to provision the subscription. So now this is done. It takes typically 5 to 10 seconds, and we can now click Configure Account Now to start the EasyScep configuration wizard. The first thing you need to do on this page is to put in your organization name and a technical contact email. And then you can select between the 5 different regions for the primary and the secondary region for the high availability feature. The next part is to customize your root certificate name if you want to. I will just prefix it with demo so it's easy to see that this is actually only for demo purposes. After this, you just need to verify everything looks good and press deploy. So now we are deploying the EasyScep instances in the 2 regions you have selected, and this will take typically 1 to 2 minutes, and then we can continue with the configuration of the application itself. So today, this was very quick. So now our instances have been deployed. They're still starting up, so that's why we can see they're in error state. But the most important part is that the Intune connection is failed. So to fix this, we need to click Grant Access and then select an administrative account that can actually have proper global admin. And what you get here is the list of permissions required for EasyScep to talk to your Intune setup. We just accept this, and we're now back to the portal. After this, we can go back to the website and refresh the page. We can still see that things are not available yet, but it will typically take a couple of minutes, up to 10 minutes for the changes with permissions to apply. Now we can see that everything is okay, and we can now continue to the Intune configuration. The first thing you need to do is actually to download the public part of the root certificate we just created by clicking this link. So when you click this, you now have downloaded this certificate, which we'll upload to Intune in a moment. For the Intune configuration, we are going to open a new tab and go to intune.microsoft.com. So for this demo, we are going to do the profiles required for Windows platform, but if you need to do certificates for other platforms, it's simply the same configuration, just you need to do it once per platform. So first, you will need to create a trust policy for the root certificate we have created. And this is by going to templates and search for trusted certificate. And we're going to create this. Then we want to give it a good name. So we set the EasyScep internal root CA trust demo. And then we also need to have the certificate we just downloaded. I have it here. And the destination store is just the default. After this, you need to scope the Intune profile, and I have created a group for the pilot of secure Wi-Fi, which I will be selecting at the target group. Perfect. So now that's done, we click next and create. So that was the first template. Now your devices, when this profile is deployed, will trust the certificates deployed and created by our root CA. The next part is to actually issue certificates to the devices. And again, we go to templates, and now we're gonna find the SCEP certificate template. So when we are here now, again, select a good name, again, put demo in, we're on the Win10X, and next. And now we have the configuration of the certificates you want to deploy to your devices. If you want to do devices for Wi-Fi, I would suggest taking device, and then you might want to expand the subject name so it's a bit more clear what this certificate is for. For the key storage provider, select software KSP and digital signature, and key size, we just go with default 24/8 and SHA-2. You also need to select which root certificate is this related to, and that was the profile we just created in the previous step. You also need to configure client authentication if this is for Wi-Fi, so we do that for the extended key usage. The last part you need to do is go to the EasyScep administrative portal and then take and copy the primary endpoint, and you need to put that in the SCEP server URL. And we also want to have the secondary one, so we have a high availability setup. Like that. We select next, and again, we are gonna scope this to our pilot group. And with next, and create. So now the profile has been created. We now have done all the infrastructure necessary for deploying client certificates to your devices. The next part for you would be to configure Wi-Fi, radios, whatever you need if this is for the Wi-Fi, or you could use those certificates for additional authentication to websites, whatever. So this is up to you, but this is how easy it is to deploy EasyScep and configure Intune with our services. Thank you very much.